Hello, you're here with Liam McKinnon from the CBN News. I just got a report in of a fatal school shooting. There have been 60 deaths in the Keizer Karel College. I'm coming to find out what's happening here. There are victims right there, and I'm going to go to them for an interview and figure out what's really happening here. I'm seeing people running everywhere. It's a tragic school shooting. This is the first time in the Netherlands, an historic event, and we're coming live from America to find out what is happening here. We're now in the area that hit the shooter. I'm seeing a victim here. I'm not sure what's going on. Hello? Hello, what is your name? Hi, what is your name? Hey, I need you alive. I need you alive. Come, think about my job. Say something. What's your name?
Teun shut up the school.
Okay, I'm hearing news reports that a certain Teun has shut up the school. New reports will come in soon. We received information that our shooter has a marijuana addiction. As CBN News, we've done more investigation and we found out that he also sold these drugs. Now Bob is going to tell you more about this terrible experience and what really went down in the Keizer Karel College.
You know, I didn't really care that he sold drugs, but I thought he was like my friend and I thought I knew him. Until this happened. This experience was terrible.
It's alright, Bob.
Oh, no. So many friends I've lost now.
Our victims just had an emotional breakdown, but I still managed to convince them to talk about the events of today. And we need to figure out what the details were, how this happened. Like, let's just start. What weapon was used?
I didn't saw very good what he was using, but I think it was a rifle. I don't know.
How could this happen? Where in the school did this happen?
I know. I think he has friends or something. He got a gun from or something, because I don't know anything else.
Yeah, Philip, what was Teun like as a normal student?
Well, he was a bit of a loner. Well, he had some friends, but I didn't think they were friends. I think
He was very nice.
Well, it was nice, but I think his friends were just the people who were surrounding him using his drugs.
Yeah. What kind of drugs are we talking?
Well, hard drugs, also marijuana, a lot of marijuana. But also...
Are the allegations true that he sold this marijuana from a scooter?
Well,
Yeah.
I really don't know, but
We suppose so.
we think he did. But I didn't really know him that well. Yeah, I wasn't one of his friends.
What do you think is the reason behind this shooting?
Well, I think he...
Some difficult stories about Teun, because he was kicked out of the house and he was on the streets for a while, and I don't know what was going on with him, but it wasn't very good. And I think he met some people or something that had a bad influence on him that made him even worse.
Where in the school did this happen?
At the entry of the school.
And what time was this?
Well, I was walking through the school and, well, I already told, but he was just smoking outside and he suddenly came inside the school and he just pulled out the Kalashnikov out of his bag and just started shooting everybody.
What did the sounds sound like?
Well, just loud sounds like...
Yes. Okay.
Like that.
And
It's very hard for me to think about it.
yeah, I
Traumatized from
understand.
the sound, because every time I hear something loud or that sounds like a shot, I
it
get
sounds
scared.
like gunshots
Of course, yes.
and screams of your friends dying in the toilet,
Yes.
dying in the classrooms.
Did he have any specific targets?
Well, I think he targeted our class because he had a lot of enemies in our class, just people bullying him and stuff. Well,
Okay, yeah. And yeah, well, on the targets, how many people do you think were actually affected by this shooting? Because we don't have clear numbers on the deaths and wounded yet. Do you have any idea? I understand this is hard to talk about, of course, but we need to clear some of these things up to figure out what really happened here.
I know there are a lot of injured people, but I don't know exactly who made it. And
What are you,
me and Bob, we ran out of the window. We are the only ones surviving in our class. But
Okay.
I think maybe he shot up 60 people and more injured.
Were the teachers that died? The family of Teun Maurits has expressed that despite kicking him out of the house, they never expected him to do something awful like this. He was known for small drug offenses, but never something quite like this.
Yeah, you know what it is. I used to know him very good in the 2014, I think.
Yes, yeah.
And then he was very different. In a few years he changed a lot because his friend, the group of friends were changed, and he had a difficult time, and I don't know, he was a loner. And
Okay, we're going to continue our conversation with the victim, and we're going to talk about some personal events now. What is it like to have another person that you know take away so many friends and beloved people of you?
I feel like I have a gap inside of me. It's like,
Have you ever
it's
been
like-
the same since the shooting?
no, everything is different. Everything, my whole life, it's like flipped over.
Okay,
Nothing
yeah.
is anymore the same, and I wish it could.
The family of the shooter Teun Maurits has explained that they never expected something like this to happen.
Yeah, I understand.
Hello, we're speaking with a random classmate, and his entire friend group has been murdered by Teun Maurits. And we're going to be talking about recent events where Teun Maurits got killed in prison. And he's going to tell us what he thinks about this. Are you happy about this? Does it...
Of course, I'm not happy about this. What a stupid question is that?
okay,
I'm
I
very
understand.
hurt in my.
But
my
I understand.
feelings,
No, but I'm talking about the death of Teun Maurits in prison. Are you happy with that, or does it not?
Yeah, you
Calm
know, I'm not happy with it because also he deserved it, but I don't think it's the best way, because the best way to suffer him is to let him forever in jail. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear
you
what
know,
you're saying. Yeah.
it's hard to talk about it, so I don't.
Do you have hate feelings towards him?
Of course, he murdered a few of my friends, and I can't.
How many
forgive
people
that.
you know have died because of this?
Too many.
Did it have any physical effects on you after the shooting?
Yes, I just.
Action.
Okay, hi, this is Liam from CBN News. I just want to talk about what I found of these all these interviews. The most crazy interview for me was with Teun Maurits in the prison jail, just to see that he had no regret at all. And my personal conclusion in this crazy situation is that Teun Maurits has just completely gone off the path because of drugs, bad friends, and I hate to say it, but I don't feel like his parents dealt with the situation correctly either. But and further, it's just going to be very hard for the school to get over this. But I'm sure the Keizer Karel College will get together and figure this problem out, find out how and why this happened, and find a solution for these crazy traumatic events. And I think the most important thing is good aids for the family and friends on the school that have lost each other.
My name is Teun Maurits. I'm gonna do the school shooting within 5 minutes. I'm gonna explain why I'm doing this school shooting. It's because I'm treated very badly by the teachers and the students. And I got kicked out of house by my parents because I have a problem with marijuana. And I just can't take this anymore. When you will see this video, I'm either in jail or dead.
Hello, you're back with Liam from CBN News, and I'm able to get in contact with the school director. And here, this is the school director, and he's going to tell us about his opinion on the events of today.
Well, I think we can all agree on the horrific events that happened yesterday. I have a lot of grief for my students that are lost, and I can tell you that I can't sleep at night thinking about all the people I lost, all the students I used to see in the hallways. It's horrific, and I think everyone in the school is traumatized.
But some people blame you for this event. What do you have to say to them? How is it possible one student was able to do this much damage in the school?
Well, I think you have to look from my point of view, because I know every student in the school, and we have like a lot of students, and I cannot have the same connection with every student. If someone gets lonely and starts shooting up the school, what can I do about that?
Did you know Teun Maurits?
Yes, I knew him very well. I knew he had marijuana addiction, and he had some trouble with his parents, and he wanted to start mediating his problem, but we weren't fast enough.
Okay, yes, I understand the issue, but are there new security measures for the school now? Are you more concerned that something like this could happen again? Are you planning on expansions like that?
We had a subsidy from the state for extra psychiatric help, and we also hired new security measures like metal detectors and stuff.
Doe je 5